In the heart of a sun-dappled forest lived a little girl named Lila. She was known by all the forest animals for her infectious laughter and her boundless curiosity about the world around her. One day, Lila skipped to a small clearing at the edge of the forest. There, in the soft, fertile soil, she dug a small hole. From her pocket, she took a tiny seed and dropped it into the hole. Then she covered it with dirt and placed a wooden cup beside it. Every day, Lila would come to the clearing carrying a fresh cup of water. She would pour it over the spot where she had planted the seed, just a little bit every day. The forest animals watched her, chirping and hopping closer. A family of curious birds perched on a nearby branch, wondering why the little girl kept pouring water on what looked like nothing. The rabbits twitched their noses, sniffing the air. Even a shy deer, usually timid and swift, would sometimes venture close enough to watch her. "Why do you water that spot, little girl?" the birds would chirp. "There's nothing there," they said. Lila would smile and reply, "I know what I'm waiting for. One day you'll see." And then she would continue watering the spot where her secret hope lay buried. The days turned into weeks, and the animals started to tease her. "No plant will grow from that tiny seed," they taunted. "You'll only waste your time and effort." The sun beat down on Lila's back, making her shoulders ache. Some days she felt like giving up, like the animals said. Maybe it was just too much work for too little reward. But then she'd look at the empty space and think, maybe just one more day. So she'd keep watering, whispering to the silent earth, "Grow strong, little seed." Other days, rain would make her shoes muddy and the path slick. Sometimes the wind would snatch her hat right off her head and toss it high up into the trees. But through it all, she kept watering, never giving up on her hope. Then, one morning, as the first rays of sunlight peeked through the trees, something miraculous happened. The hard-packed earth cracked open, and a tiny green sprout pushed through, reaching for the sky. The animals who had gathered to watch gasped in surprise. The birds tweeted excitedly, flapping their wings. The rabbits thumped their feet, and the deer stepped closer, its eyes wide with wonder. Every day, the sprout grew a little taller, stronger. With Lila's tender care and the help of the warm sun and the gentle rain, it grew into a giant sunflower, so tall that Lila had to tilt her head back to see its golden face. Its petals were the color of sunshine, and its center a dark, shimmering mass of buds. It seemed almost magical, like an impossible dream. The forest animals cheered, dancing around the sunflower as if celebrating a joyous festival. Lila laughed, her heart overflowing with happiness. She had done it. Her small seed had grown into something so magnificent, so full of life and light. As the sunflower stood tall and proud, its head almost touching the clouds, the forest animals no longer teased or doubted. They understood now that great things take time, care, and most of all, patience. They also learned that even the smallest hope, if nurtured with love, can blossom into something truly magnificent. From then on, the sunflower became a symbol of hope and perseverance for all the forest animals. And Lila continued to water not just that sunflower, but any seedling that caught her fancy, sharing her knowledge and love of nature with everyone around her.